Have you ever looked at your cat and wondered if they actually like you? Or if you are just a tall, hairless butler who opens cans of tuna on command? We have all been there. You reach out to pet them, and they dodge your hand like a professional boxer. Or you walk into a room and they stare at you with those unblinking, emerald eyes as if they are judging your entire life's choices. But here is the secret that most cat owners miss. Cats don't speak the language of grand gestures and loud declarations. They are masters of the subtle, the quiet, and the incredibly specific. Because they are both predators and prey in the wild, trust is not something they give away easily. For a cat, trusting a human is a massive evolutionary gamble. It means they are overriding their deepest survival instincts to be vulnerable around you. Today, we are going deep into the feline psyche to reveal the 15 signs that your cat doesn't just tolerate you, but actually trusts you with their very life. If you have ever seen your cat do something bizarre, like headbutting your shins or showing you their belly only to scratch you a second later, you are about to find out exactly what they were trying to tell you. Let's jump straight into the first and perhaps most iconic sign of feline faith. I am talking about the belly reveal. In the wild, the belly is a cat's most vulnerable spot. It is where all their vital organs are located, protected only by a thin layer of skin and fur. A cat will naturally protect this area at all costs. So when your cat flops over in front of you and stretches out, exposing that soft, fluffy underside, they are making a profound statement. They are saying, "I feel so safe in your presence that I am willing to expose my weakest point." Now, here is the catch that confuses many owners. This is often a sign of trust, but it is not always an invitation for a belly rub. For many cats, showing the belly is a visual communication of comfort. If you reach in and grab it, you might get a bunny token's kick or a gentle nip. That doesn't mean they don't trust you. It means you broke the unspoken contract of the look tokens, nape tokens, don't tokens, touch, trust exercise. They trusted you to see their vulnerability, not to exploit it. The second sign is something you might feel before you see it, and it feels a bit like a tiny hammer hitting your forehead. This is the headbutt, or what scientists call bunting. When your cat walks up to you and forcefully shoves their head against your face, your hand, or your legs, they are doing something much deeper than just being cute. Cats have scent glands located in their cheeks and forehead. By bunting you, they are literally marking you with their pheromones. They are claiming you as part of their family, their territory, and their safe zone. In the cat world, scent is everything. By mixing their scent with yours, they are creating a group token's name that signals to their brain that you are a trusted ally. It is the feline equivalent of a secret handshake and a warm hug rolled into one. If your cat is a frequent bunter, take it as a huge compliment. You have been officially branded as a trusted member of the pride. Moving on to the third sign, and this one is arguably the most relaxing. It is the slow tokens. Blink. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you from across the room, only for them to slowly close their eyes and then open them again? Some people call this a cat token's kiss, and they are exactly right. In the animal kingdom, closing your eyes is a dangerous move. It means you are momentarily turning off your primary sense for detecting threats. By slow blinking at you, your cat is telling you that they don't need to keep a constant watch on you. They know you aren't a threat. If you want to speak back to them, try doing it back. Lock eyes for a second, then very slowly close and open your eyelids. You will often see them do it again in return. It is a silent, beautiful conversation of mutual safety and deep affection. The fourth sign is one that might wake you up at 3 in the morning, and it involves a lot of rhythmic paw movement. We are talking about kneading, also known as making tokens, biscuits. This behavior goes all the way back to when they were tiny kittens. Kittens need their mothers to stimulate milk flow. It is a behavior associated with the ultimate sense of comfort, warmth, and maternal protection. If your cat climbs onto your lap, starts purring like a jet engine, and begins kneading your leg with their paws, they are essentially reverting to a kitten-like state. They are telling you that you make them feel as safe as they did when they were just a few days old. They are annoyed. If it's puffed up like a bottle brush, they are scared. But if your cat walks toward you with their tail straight up in the air, perhaps with a little crook at the very tip like a question mark, you have hit the jackpot. This is the universal sign of a friendly, confident, and trusting cat. It shows they are happy to see you and feel completely at ease in your territory. Some cats will even wrap their tail around your leg as they walk past. This is a physical tether of trust, a way of staying connected to you as they move through the house. It is a subtle but powerful gesture of feline companionship. The sixth sign is one of the most underrated, and it involves your cat's bathroom habits. Does your cat follow you into the bathroom? Or perhaps they prefer to use their litter box only when you are nearby. While it might seem like a lack of privacy, this is actually a major sign of trust. In the wild, animals are at their most vulnerable when they are eliminating waste. By wanting to be near you during this time, or by following you when you are in the bathroom, they are practicing sentinel behavior. They are either looking to you to protect them while they are busy, or they are trying to protect you while they think you are vulnerable. It is a primitive, survival-based form of trust that says, "I've got your back, and I know you've got mine." The seventh sign is the gift on the doorstep. We have all had that moment where we find a toy mouse, a stray sock, or even a real insect brought to us by our feline friends. While it can be a bit gross, this is a sign that your cat views you as a member of their family who needs to be fed or taught how to hunt. In a cat's mind, they are providing for the group. They are sharing the spoils of their labor with a trusted partner. They wouldn't bring their hard-earned prey to someone they feared or didn't care about. They are contributing to the household economy, feline style. Let's move to the eighth sign, which is all about sleeping arrangements. Cats sleep a lot, sometimes up to 16 hours a day. Because sleep is the ultimate state of vulnerability, where they choose to do it matters immensely. If your cat chooses to sleep in the same room as you, or better yet, right on top of you, they are giving you the ultimate vote of confidence. They are trusting you to be their guardian while they drift off into dreamland. Even if they aren't touching you but are simply sleeping with their back turned toward you, it's a sign of trust. It means they don't feel the need to keep their eyes on you to ensure their safety. They know you are a protector, not a predator. The ninth sign is the check-in. Have you ever been busy working at your desk or watching a movie, and your cat just walks into the room, looks at you for a second, maybe lets out a tiny mew and then walks away? This is a social check-in. They are making sure their favorite human is still there and that everything is okay in the colony. They don't necessarily want food or pets at that moment. They just want to confirm the bond. It is a sign that your presence is a foundational part of their sense of security. They are maintaining the connection that keeps them feeling safe in their world. Now for the 10th sign, we have to talk about grooming. Cats are meticulous about their hygiene, spending hours every day licking their fur. But if your cat starts licking you, whether it's your hand, your hair, or even your forehead, they are performing allogrooming. This is a social behavior found in bonded groups of cats. It is a way of creating a communal scent and showing affection. By grooming you, they are treating you like a fellow cat. They are helping you stay clean and marking you as one of their own. It is a deeply intimate gesture that is reserved only for those they trust completely. The 11th sign is the cheek tokens, rub. This is similar to bunting, but more focused on the sides of the mouth. If you are sitting on the couch and your cat walks up and rubs their mouth and chin along the corner of your phone or your hand, they are depositing scents from their sebaceous glands. These scents are associated with comfort and familiarity. They are essentially saying, "This person and this object make me feel calm." It is a way of softening their environment with familiar smells. When they do it to you, they are reaffirming that you are a source of peace in their life. The 12th sign is a bit more subtle, and it involves their ears. A cat's ears are incredibly mobile, moving like radar dishes to pick up sounds. If a cat is nervous, their ears will be twitching or flattened. But if your cat's ears are forward and relaxed when you are around, even if you are making noise, it shows a high level of comfort. They are not on high alert. They trust that the sounds you are making, whether it's typing, talking on the phone, or cooking, are not danger sounds. They have integrated your noise into their safe world. The 13th sign is the chirp or the trill. This is a sound that is distinct from a regular meow. It sounds a bit like a bird or a rolling burp. Mother cats use this sound to tell their kittens to follow them or to pay attention. If your cat trills at you when you walk into the room, they are greeting you with a high-status feline welcome. It is a vocalization of excitement and positive social connection. It is their way of saying, "Hey, I'm glad you're here." It is a sound of joy that only comes from a cat that feels entirely safe in your presence. The 14th sign is shadowing. Does your cat follow you from room to room, even if they were just fast asleep? This isn't just because they are nosy. It is because they enjoy your company and feel more secure when you are within their sightline. You are their anchor. In an unpredictable world, You are the constant that they can rely on. Following you is a sign that they value the bond more than their nap, which for a cat is saying a lot. Finally, the 15th sign is when your cat allows you to touch their paws or their tail. These are areas that are highly sensitive and vital for a cat's movement and balance. Most cats are very protective of their feet because, in the wild, an injury to a paw could be a death sentence. If your cat lets you hold their paw or gently stroke their tail without pulling away or getting upset, you have reached the highest level of feline trust. You have been granted access to their most sensitive equipment. Now that we have gone through all 15 signs, how many does your cat show? If they only do a few, don't worry. Every cat has a different personality. Some are Velcro tokens, cats who will do all 15 every day, while others are more independent and might only show their trust through a quiet, slow blink or a tail twitch. The key is to look for the patterns. Understanding your cat's trust is about more than just feeling good. It's about strengthening the relationship. You are more likely to respond with a gentle pet in the right spot. When you realize that the belly token's name and trap is actually a sign of vulnerability, you can appreciate the gesture without getting scratched. This mutual understanding is what turns a pet-owner relationship into a true companionship. But why is trust so hard for cats to give? We have to remember their history. Domestic cats are not that far removed from their wild ancestors. In the wild, everything is a potential threat. A larger animal, a loud noise, or a sudden movement could mean danger. Cats have evolved to be hyper-aware of their surroundings. Their brains are wired for survival. When a cat decides to trust you, they are essentially making a conscious decision to quiet those survival instincts. They are saying, "I know the world is dangerous, but I believe you will keep me safe." This is why building trust with a cat takes time. You can't force it. You can't demand it. You have to earn it through consistency, patience, and respect for their boundaries. If you have ever adopted a shy or fearful cat, you know that the first time they purr or the first time they sleep on your bed is a moment that feels like a massive victory. It's because you've successfully cracked the code of an animal that was built to stay hidden. One of the best ways to foster this trust is through the power of routine. Cats are creatures of habit. They love knowing exactly when they are going to be fed, when the lights are going to go out, and when you are going to be home from work. This predictability reduces their stress and allows them to relax. Within that relaxation, trust grows. When they see that you are consistent and reliable, they begin to see you as a stable part of their environment rather than a chaotic variable. Another way to build trust is to learn their consent signals. Before you pet a cat, try extending your finger toward their nose. Let them come to you. Let them sniff you and decide if they want to be touched. This gives them a sense of control over the interaction. In the cat world, control equals safety. When you give them the choice to engage, they learn that you respect their autonomy. This respect is a foundational pillar of trust. Many people wonder if cats can feel love in the same way humans do. While we can't get inside their heads to know for sure, we can see the chemical evidence. Studies have shown that both humans and cats release oxytocin, the bonding token's hormone, when they interact in a positive way. This is the same hormone that helps human mothers bond with their babies. So, while a cat's expression of love might be different from ours, the biological feeling of closeness is very much there. Think about the purr for a second. It is one of the most mysterious sounds in nature. Cats purr when they are happy, but they also purr when they are injured or stressed. It is a self-soothing mechanism, but when they do it on your lap, it becomes a shared experience. They are inviting you into their vibration tokens peace. It is their way of creating a bubble of safety that includes both of you. If your cat is a loud purrer, they are effectively broadcasting their trust to the entire house. What about the cats that are a bit more spicy? You know the ones, they love you for 5 minutes and then suddenly decide they've had enough. This is often just a case of overstimulation. Their nervous system gets a bit overwhelmed by the physical touch, and they need to reset. This doesn't mean they don't trust you. It just means they have a lower threshold for sensory input. Learning to read the subtle signs that a cat is getting overstimulated, like a twitching skin on their back or a flicking tail, is another way to show them that you are a safe person who listens to their needs. The bond between a human and a cat is unique in the animal world. It is a bond built on the quietest moments. It's the weight of a cat on your feet while you sleep. It's the sound of a trill when you walk through the front door. It's the feeling of a rough tongue on your hand. These aren't just biological accidents. They are the language of a species that chose to live alongside us thousands of years ago. If your cat follows you into the kitchen not just for food, but just to sit and watch you cook, that is trust. If your cat stretches out in the middle of the hallway, blocking your path because they know you'll walk around them, that is trust. If your cat looks at you while they are playing with their favorite toy, sharing the excitement of the hunt with you, that is trust. For those of you who have older cats, you might notice that the trust deepens over the years. An older cat knows your routines, your moods, and your smells better than almost anyone. They become like a second shadow. The trust of a senior cat is a profound thing. They have spent their whole lives learning you, and they have decided that you are the best place to spend their sunset years. There is something incredibly moving about a cat that has seen it all and still decides that your lap is the safest place on earth. On the other hand, if you have a kitten, you are in the imprinting phase. Everything you do now is building the blueprint for how they will view humans for the rest of their lives. By being gentle, by playing with them, and by respecting their smallness, you are teaching them that the world is a benevolent place. You are building a bridge of trust that will last for 2 decades. It's also interesting to think about the different ways breeds show trust. A Maine Coon might show trust by being a gentle tokens, giant and following you around like a dog, while a Siamese might show trust by having long vocal conversations with you. Regardless of the breed, the core signs, the slow blink, the belly, the bunting, remain the same across the entire feline world. One thing that can break trust is punishment. Cats don't understand the concept of being tokens, bad in the way humans do. If you yell at a cat or spray them with water, they don't learn that the behavior was wrong. They learn that you are a source of fear and unpredictability. To keep the trust strong, it's always better to use positive reinforcement. Reward the behaviors you like with treats and affection, and ignore or redirect the behaviors you don't. This keeps the relationship focused on safety and reward rather than fear and conflict. As we look at our cats, let's try to see the world through their eyes. They live in a world of giant furniture, loud appliances, and massive humans. Their survival depends on their ability to assess risk and find allies. When you become that ally, you are more than just a provider of food. You are a sanctuary. You are the one who makes the big tokens name in world feel small and safe. The next time your cat headbutts your hand while you are trying to type, or the next time they wake you up with a round of kneading on your chest, don't just see it as an interruption. See it as an achievement. You have won the heart of a small, carnivorous hunter. You have persuaded a creature of the wild that you are worth trusting with its life. Trust is a two-way street. The more you trust your cat's instincts and respect their personality, the more they will trust you in return. It's a beautiful, escalating cycle of affection. A cat that feels understood is a cat that will go to great lengths to show its love. They might not fetch a ball or come when they are called every time, but they will give you something much more profound: their presence, their peace, and their unwavering faith in you. We've covered 15 signs today, from the tip of the tail to the vibration of the purr. These are the tools you need to decode your cat's secret messages. Your cat might not be able to say I tokens name DU, but they are saying it every time they sleep with their back to you or blink slowly from across the room. They are saying it with every biscuit they make on your favorite sweater and every trill they give you in the morning. Take a moment today to really observe your cat. Watch the way they move when you enter the room. Notice where they choose to sit. Look for the question tokens, namek tail, and the relaxed ears. The more you look, the more signs you will see. Your cat is talking to you all the time. You just have to know how to listen. Being a cat owner is a privilege. It's an invitation into a world of subtlety, grace, and ancient instincts. When you have the trust of a cat, you have something truly special. You have a bond that transcends species and connects you to the wild heart of nature. Treasure those headbutts, enjoy the slow blinks, and never take that exposed belly for granted. Your cat has chosen you to be their person, their protector, and their best friend. In a cat's world, that is the highest honor there is. So, go ahead and give your feline friend a slow blink right now. If they do it back, you know exactly what they are saying. They are saying that in this big crazy world, they are glad they have you. And honestly, isn't that the best feeling there is? Your cat trusts you with their life, and that is a responsibility and a joy that makes every scratch and every hairball totally worth it. Keep building that bridge of trust, keep learning their language, and enjoy every single purr. Your cat is a master of trust, and you are the lucky one who gets to share it with them. Thanks for spending this time learning about the amazing world of cat behavior. Your bond with your cat is a masterpiece in progress, so keep paying attention to those 15 signs and watch your relationship grow deeper every single day.